Talk to us about growing up in Farmville. How was your environment growing up, family, and how did that community shape your early love for the game of basketball?
I'll probably say, man, a lot of great times, a lot of different adventures. But I'll say, I'm thankful for having Sandra Denise Dupree in my life. That was my aunt that introduced me to youth sports at an early age, taking me to the other side of town to get a chance to play rec league football, rec league basketball, rec league baseball. So being able to see just a different side of life, because just I feel like coming up on different sides of the town across the tracks from Farmville was different from when I moved to the other side of Farmville.
Right.
So I think, man, there's so much, man. I think I was raised up on love a lot. I was raised by women.
Right.
A lot, my aunt, my grandma, and my great aunt, and then I had my mom around a bit. So just being raised on that love is really what shaped, the loving aspect of me, the family side of me. I'll say when it comes to the serving side of, wanting to do community stuff or just working with the youth, mentoring youth, or even just coaching, it comes from just the educational side of my family. A lot of my family members are more so teachers.
Okay.
And then my aunt was a music teacher, did a lot of piano lessons. So that came from seeing her do the piano lesson side all through my childhood, introduced me to ways of whatever gift or skill that you have, you're able to go ahead and pass it on to the next generation.
Right.
I feel like that's what I got from her. And then from the serving side of just always wanting to give back, I seen how she treated a lot of my friends when they came over, treated them like they were just one of ours. So always, being selfless, I think.
Right.
So some of the biggest things that I got from that, and just being a service to other people.
Right.
It's the biggest thing I feel like.
Who were some of those early influences for, you picking up that basketball and falling in love with that at a young age?
As far as like within the community, of guys I'll say like a Justin Foskey or Devon Atkinson, guys like that from Farmville, or Martin Bear, like Cockroach, guys like that. But from a public figure standpoint, I'll say Dwayne Wade.
Okay.
For sure. I always grew up just liking Dwayne Wade. So I was like, a younger kid, and that kind of being a Miami Heat fan, that's really what kind of inspired me. Like, okay, man, I love watching those guys play, because I was more of a post guy, so I used to love Shaq too, but I always loved D Wade. So
yeah,
I think that D Wade was really the one that really sparked my major interest to continue playing basketball, for sure.
Yeah, that's fine. So in high school, you helped lead Farmville Central to a 28-0 season in which you won the state championship with our former guest, Tyler May. So walk us through that run and your role as a captain on that team.
Man, that was a great year, because I know, and when Team May said, we won it in 8th grade together when we was at Farmville Middle.
Yeah.
But we always, that same group that won that championship in 2016, we grew up playing basketball together all through recreation basketball, Farmville Middle, of course, and then we just always gelled and stayed together from 9th grade all the way through our senior year. Team A was the only one that
ventured off.
Yeah, But it's like, for him to come back and do that was legendary.
Yeah.
It was like that piece that we needed.
Right.
We needed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was just that special gem. And Team A always just been that special gem since he was a kid. So just that journey of really just coming off the bench for them, just having to play the major part of me coaching now.
Right.
Kind of having to always stay in a selfless role. If it's meant for you to get these minutes this game, you go with these minutes. If it's meant for this guy's killing tonight, he maybe went 8 for 10 this night, or 9 for 11 his night. So you really ain't seeing the floor like that. But where does your mindset go? So you more so talking to guys on the bench, you know what I'm saying, coaching guys.
Bringing that energy.
Yeah, bringing that energy.
Yeah.
So then when your name and number is called, based off me just being over there and already being ready, staying locked in from the standpoint of making sure this guy's ready.
Right.
I feel like that helped shape a lot of, my momentum going into games, to be able to play a role, to come in and lock up, play defense, 94 feet, hit, catch and shoot threes, get inside, driving kicks a lot, try to create for others. So more so embracing that, embracing player mentality, and I had no problem with that. I think so. Like I said, I needed those years at Farmville because that's what helped me go into my coaching career now.
Well, what can you give us a favorite moment from that season? You got any funny stories or just a favorite moment overall from that 20
My
years?
favorite moment was seeing teammate go four possessions straight, back to back possession straight. Hit a three, we get a stop, go back down the lane, come off the high ball screen at the top of the key, going to the left side, hezzy pull, midi, then come back in again, get the side ball screen, reject it, get to the step back three going left, that was 9. Then he got the N1 3 in transition, came off, Aikisha rubbed off the screen, bump, got downhill, teammate got to the pull up, trade, dude fouled him, hit the 3. Those 4 buckets back to back. I'm telling you, and just the crowd and just the momentum from the crowd and just seeing all of those former people in a stadium like the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Those are moments where you go on Facebook from 2007, 2006, and you see me, T. May, and all of us as younger kids playing at the old HB Subs and Farmville, that's an abandoned gym.
Right.
We dreamed of moments like that. To see
together.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
that's
to
fine.
see your brothers like get that. I've always like that selfless mentality ain't just being for just because it sounds good. No, I've always rooted for, man, I'm going to grind and work my tail off, but I'm going to root for the guys that's around me because at the end of the day, I'm always constantly learning from them.
Right.
And then a lot of fruit comes from being selfless and rooting for others. So when your time comes, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
That's dope.
That was my favorite.
That's a dope moment.
My favorite moment,
especially coming from like a small town like Farmville, bro.
Yeah.
It's just very. One thing I've noticed about you guys is just very tight knit over there.
Yeah.
And like everybody loves everybody, and it's a big family cookout for real. Like it's like there's a bubble around it. You know what I mean? And like it's fun. We from Farmville because I mean you don't have a high success rate of a lot of people coming out doing positive things out of Farmville, let alone giving back. Farmville is kind of like Wilson in one of those places where people that do make it leave.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like they leave and it's like nobody's building the staple to try to change what's going on, even if it's day by day. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
To give back, for you to, you're doing your thing now, but you still go back and you do your community days, which we'll get into later, and you do, you train from time to time, and your teammates back, giving back to the school system and whatnot, man. So it's just amazing, man, for us small town guys to be able to give back, brother.